Thank you. Welcome back to the Pension Fund Panel meeting, and we move on the main agenda back to our item on the Pension Fund Administration update, item 8, which is with Jenny. And thank you for your patience, Jenny.
That's fine. There are some confidential items within my report.
Yeah, there are confidential items, so if the panel wants to refer to them, they'll need to make that clear to me so that we can stop the feed. And if you want to refer specifically to them, we'd also need to stop the feed.
Yep, that's fine. So yeah, it is just about noting the performance of the LPPA. And then if there's any questions on that, and if there's any questions on the 2 recommendations, which are confidential.
Yep. Okay, so do we note the performance? I think, yes, we do. Are we inclined to recommend the budget proposed in confidential appendix 2, which I take it all panel members have read?
Agreed.
Yes, we are. Thank you. You can't vote, Yvonne, but your enthusiastic...
I note them and I agree.
Your enthusiastic support is welcome. And finally, we accept the change in the overall SLA performance target via a deed of amendment in Schedule 1 of the Shared Service Agreement. Yes? Yes, we do. Thank you. Any other comments on the paper from panel members here or no? Thank you. Thank you, Jenny.
Okay, thanks.
Moves us on to pension fund performance monitoring update for the quarter ended 31st of December 2021, with a number of appendices, some in the public domain and some not. So the same rule applies should anyone wish to refer to appendices E to H, I think, and possibly appendix 3. But Bridget.
Okay, so this is the standard report. What I'll do, I'll assume you've all read it. I'll just home in on some of the recommendations. All of them are actually for noting, but I just want to highlight some of them. So you all had a presentation from Henley Secure Income Jersey Property Unit Trust. We have had a suitability review carried out by Hymans that is attached. Following that, there is a recommendation to make a small investment now and maybe top up later. And so that's one of the recommendations. The suitability review for Temporis and the Darwin Bereavement Fund are still ongoing. So there's a delegation there subject to satisfactory review to carry out investments in consultation with the chair, vice chair and opposition spokesman. We have, I don't know if you remember, we've been having sort of discussions about an exit payment to Optivo. We have finally settled that, and that was attached as a private and confidential appendix. Otherwise, there's nothing else I think I need to highlight on here, unless you've got any other questions.
Just for the benefit of those who didn't have the benefit, those who didn't have the benefit of our training session, the panel takes the view that we should, in terms of the stewardship code, proceed on the basis of seeking accreditation in April of 2023, but will review progress towards that at all future panel meetings. So I think we can update the recommendation in terms of where we stand on that. Any other questions relating to the recommendations in paragraph 1? Do I take them all to be agreed? Me? Thank you very much. Which I think now moves us on to item 10, pension fund budgetary estimate and work plan. Bridget again.
Again, I'm happy to take questions on this report. This is the standard budget report. So if you've got any questions, I'm happy to take them.
Are there any questions on the work estimate and work plan report? Do we agree the recommendations therein? Great. Thank you very much. Everyone, for the benefit of those at home, everyone has agreed in an enthusiastic way, but you can't hear them. And that, I think, concludes the business for this evening's meeting. The date of the next meeting is 19th of July. Thank you to everybody who's participated in both the formal and informal sessions of the meeting. And I wish you all good evening.
Before you disappear, Steve, I know I'm not actually there, but just say on behalf of the panel, can we thank you for chairing this year and thank the officers for their support. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Yvonne. Much appreciated. And thank you from me for all the support that I've had during the year.